Ciao.
Ciao.
How are you?
Good, you?
Very good, thank you.
Can you introduce yourself?
Absolutely. My name is Nick Duhamel. I'm from Montreal, Canada, and I'm here with Hockey Without Borders as part of an initiative to develop the grassroots hockey program in Novi Sad. We have programs all over the Balkans and camps around the world, and so that's what I do here.
My name is Douglas Lynch. I'm a Canadian, but I live in Norway, and the assistant coach of the team that you're playing tonight.
Tell me, for the beginning, your story about coming to Serbia.
I have worked in hockey for a long time, but decided that I wanted to do some traveling and had the opportunity to come to Novi Sad as a volunteer hockey coach. So for me, it was about being able to volunteer in an area that I've been involved in professionally for 15 years, and to be able to travel to a new part of the world and hopefully help the Youth Hockey Association here to grow and the kids to have some fun playing hockey and to get a little better if they can.
Is this your first time here?
It is. It's actually my first time in Europe. So I came a month early, and I went and visited family all over Europe, and after a month I came to Serbia for my first time, and it's been quite the experience.
I had never been in Europe before October of last year, so this was my first trip abroad, yes.
First trip. And what in Serbia? First station.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe second, or
I landed in Budapest and then was here, but it's been fantastic. It's been a great experience. Novi Sad is a beautiful city, and the people have been very, very welcoming and friendly. So
This is my very first time. Yeah. I've heard a lot about Belgrade.
Really?
Yeah, a lot. So it was really nice to come see it for real. Yeah.
What you heard about Belgrade?
Coffee shops, outdoor life. Very social people.
what did you expect when you came here?
I wasn't sure exactly what to expect. I think that I was surprised to come just with how friendly the people were. I know that people from that the U.S. doesn't have the best reputation abroad all the time, but to come and have the people be as friendly and helpful, the food to be incredible. It's been a fantastic experience.
I love it. The people have been so nice and accommodating and hospitable, especially. People really take care of you and shower you with food and rakia and all of this. So it's been great. The people have treated me so well, and the club here, the people have really made the transition from a very standard Canadian hockey club to a Serbian hockey club, which is a little different, much easier.
Tell me something about your hockey career. How everything started?
Well, I started playing Tier 1 Junior A hockey in Canada when I was 15. And then I decided I also wanted to go to university. Mm-hmm. So I finished my high school and went to university. And then played professional hockey for about a year. And then decided maybe I should go to work. And then after that, a friend of mine asked me to go to Europe with him. Mm-hmm. And we played hockey in France for a year. And then I played hockey for 4 seasons in Norway. Mm-hmm. And then I went back to Canada, and my Norwegian wife wanted to come back to Norway, so I've been in Norway since 1988. Uh-huh. And I coach at all different levels, in the elite Syrian, first division, second division, and with the small boys.
It's so funny because my father uncovered these photos from generations back, and there was a photo of my grandfather playing hockey in 1943, and then a photo of him playing hockey in 1963, and so I put it all together with my photo here in Novi Sad in 2015, and so it's a family tradition to play hockey, and so I grew up with it in the biggest hockey city in the world, where hockey all started in Montreal. So we're proud of our Canadians and we love our hockey, so that's how I got started, and I continued my whole life, and I have loved it, and I've just wanted to continue working in it, and it's allowed me to travel and meet new people and live these wonderful experiences.
It's going down, I'm yelling timber, you better move, you better dance, let's make this night, you won't remember, I'll be the one, I'll be the one.
Look up at the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, now it's just me and a damn team change, living hotels, swing on planes, blessed to see, money anything climbs up, I'm wrong now, rolling under me another round, hold me, we're about to clown. 'Cause it's about to go down.
Tell me something more about your team, about how you finish here in Serbia. Why Serbia?
Well, it's fantastic. It's we're part of an organization called Hockey Without Borders, which was started by 3 Canadians that came to Novi Sad and played hockey here roughly between the years of 2000 and 2009. A couple of them got Serbian passports and still have ties in the community. I know one has a house near Fruška Gora, but they started this organization, and now this organization sends volunteers to a few different cities in the Balkans to help grow the sport of ice hockey and to help maybe bring some of the North American influences in the game of hockey to the community. Canada obviously has a very strong hockey culture. The U.S. is growing. The communities there are larger and more developed probably on a hockey sense. So it's great to be here and to try and help.
Tell me something about your team that you work now.
Well, this team was previously a very good team. Then over the last 2 or 3 years, it got worse and worse and worse. And my friend, as I said, I'm the assistant coach, not the head coach. He took the team over and asked me to be with him. And we're trying to build it into what they call a first division team. We've just come from the 3rd division. We are probably about a 4th or 5th place 2nd division team right now. The team that's on the ice today is a mixture of the number 1 team and our 2nd team. So some of the players aren't that quick.
Tell me something more about this organization with the team from Norway. So tell me something more about that game that will be tonight.
Tonight's game is between a team from Skedsmo, Norway. It's a senior team. One of their players actually started here in Novi Sad, and when his family moved to Norway, continued to play there. So that was what created the relationship between Serbia and Norway and made this game possible. So the Norwegian team has been generous enough to come here and help our Youth Hockey Association by bringing donations of equipment and exposing our kids to another level of high caliber hockey. So the team from Skedsmo is here. They got in yesterday and they got in Wednesday and play a game last night and tonight, and tomorrow they're putting on a clinic in Belgrade.
We were asked by a gentleman called Milan, and his son plays on the U20 team here in Norway, here in Serbia, and he is trying to get more work, or what's the word I'm looking for, more cooperation about the 2 hockey countries, because Norway is an A nation. It's very well organized, and hockey can be a lot of fun. And this is what we're going to do now. We're going to try and build it here. We've come with some equipment to give away, and the team, unfortunately, some of them have influenza, so I'm not too sure how it will go tonight.
I heard that they brought here for our players some gifts and equipment.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so that's really, really nice.
It's fantastic. It's a great gesture for them, and that's what's one thing that our hockey association has a hard time with, is that it's difficult to get equipment. So a lot of the equipment that the young men use, young men and women use, is older, and it's tough to get new equipment here. There aren't many places to purchase equipment here. So when we get a donation like this, it means a lot to our kids.
And what do you think? Who will win tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This team from Norway is good, but it's exciting to see the Serbian national under-18 team in action. I haven't seen them play yet, and it's an exciting opportunity for them to get ready for the upcoming World Championship.
Don't believe me, just watch.
The program here in Novi Sad has faced some troubles, so we've sent coaches here to help out, and so we have really great kids here who really want to learn, and we have 88 kids, And so we're constantly looking for more kids to come and join our program. We have a lot of ice time during the winter, which is great. So we really have a great venue here at the Spence to play hockey every day. Some kids play twice a day, and it's just a wonderful place.
Hockey's been an incredible game in my life. I've been able to travel and see some amazing places in the world and meet some incredible people. And if we have the opportunity to help these kids in any facet of their life, including hockey, to open them up to new experiences and new language and new cultural things, then that's great. So I know we're sending 3 kids this summer from the NS Stars to a camp in Montreal for 2 weeks. That's related to our program, so it'll be a neat opportunity for those young men to go and experience hockey in Montreal and see what should be a lifelong memory for those 3.
Did you know anything about Serbia before your coming here?
Yes, well, I did a little bit of research, and I have a Croatian friend, so he's sort of helped me with the language before coming, and so I knew a little bit, but I didn't know what to expect in terms of what the people were like and what Serbia was actually like, what Novi Sad or Belgrade were like, and I've just been surprised at every corner, and it's all of it has been positive and a learning experience for me. So.
Your friends helped you about the language you mentioned. Yeah?
Yes.
Can you say something in Serbian?
Malo rezume srpski. I'm trying. I'm learning. I go to lessons now, so that's good. And so I know a little bit, but I wish I knew more every day, and so I'm trying.
We still don't know as much Serbian as we would like to, but we're learning slowly. So.
What do you know to say? Do you know some sentences?
Some small things, mostly malo govorim srpski is what I say most often. But little things just to order food or basic greetings or da li mogu da dobijem
Pivo,
pivo, of course. But I joked. I walked around for the first couple of days trying to learn how to order a beer, and I was walking down the street saying, može veliko točno pivo, and I thought people must think I'm out of my mind to walk around saying I wanted a beer all day.
Cool.
The language, first of all. So
of course.
When you're coaching the kids, sometimes the little guys have a harder time understanding. So you have to change a little bit the way that you coach. You have to coach by demonstrating rather than saying. So. Then you learn the different terminologies for the hockey words in Serbian. So I've gotten to learn those and use those with the kids on the ice, and so it's been cool.
We live in Port Bara.
Okay.
Yes, the fortress is obviously gorgeous. I love to go to the Strand, and the path along the river is a great place on a sunny day to take a walk. So it's been nice.
Tell me something about your hometown.
My hometown, Montreal. It's a city where the church is the bell center where the Montreal Canadiens play. It's our entire being, if you wish. We really love the winter, and some people really hate it. But rather than skiing, I'd rather go play hockey outside. We have more rinks per person in Canada than anywhere else in the world, which is one of the reasons why we're good at the sport. And it really gives us a reason to go outside and keep living, even if it's minus 30. We've had the coldest month and coldest February in recorded history in Canada this year. So I know that guys are still going outside and freezing their toes so they can play hockey. So we're really passionate about it, and we're trying to transfer that over here.
Norway?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful country.
Really?
It's definitely one of the most beautiful countries in the world. It has in the west coast, it's got the fjords. In the north, the mountains come right out of the ocean and go straight up to 1,000 meters. It's a very, very outdoor place. You have to like the outdoors. You're not going to find 3,000 coffee shops in Oslo like you do in Belgrade.
I'm from a city called Portland, Oregon, in the U.S. We're on the west coast of the United States, about 100 kilometers from the ocean, about 100 kilometers from some beautiful mountains. That's one thing that I really miss is mountains, and that's the nature There's great parks and good hiking and mountain biking, and anything outside is nice. We get a lot of rain, and that's the downside, but it's a very, very neat part of the world, and known probably mostly for the restaurants. There's very, very good dining in Portland, and also there's a big craft beer industry. So people brew all sorts of different types of beer, and it's very neat. But it's also the world headquarters for Nike, the U.S. headquarters for Adidas. There's a lot of big business there too. It's kind of got the best of a lot of different things, I think.
Hockey is a very attractive sport because of all those equipment for young boys, I suppose. Yeah. But it's not so popular in Serbia. Can we change it?
It's possible to change. It's a very fast sport. It's a very exciting sport. But you have to do it once. Because if you don't do it, you go, no, I won't do that. But if you get on the ice and learn how to skate, the next progression is to play ice hockey. It's a lot of fun. It's very fast.
We've been working on a big marketing strategy here to help people notice hockey, and this is one of the big ones. As part of the Under-18 World Championships taking place in Novi Sad this year, we have an exhibition game here against the Norwegian team, and so it's allowed a little bit of visibility for hockey, and when you get guys from the other side of Europe to come and play here, people get interested, and all their kids are going to be here watching, and it gets them pumped up about the game. And so tomorrow, I guarantee you, when they're on the ice, they're going to be practicing moves that they saw on the ice tonight.
Can you tell me something more about this tournament that will be this month here?
The tournament
with the 6 teams, right?
Yeah, the 6 teams will be here for the World Championships here in Novi Sad. There's teams from Australia, Belgium, China, Serbia, Romania, and Spain. We'll all be competing here between the 16th and the 23rd of March as part of the International Ice Hockey Federation's World Championship. So very excited to be hosting that, and hopefully for people here in Serbia to be exposed to some great hockey and to come out and enjoy it.
Can you tell me something more about your family and friends?
Yeah, my family lives mostly around the area. I'm the youngest of 6 kids.
6 kids?
6 kids. I have 17 nieces and nephews, which is a lot of fun, and I am waiting on news. My niece she was in labor earlier, and so just waiting to hear if she had her baby yet. So pretty excited to be a great uncle.
A few questions more about Serbia. Is there anything that you don't like here, maybe?
I've only been here 2 days.
Yeah.
I like everything.
Everything is
Yeah,
fine.
it's fun. Yeah, it's different. It's a different way of doing things. It's not like living in Norway or Canada.
Why is different?
More laid back, more social. People are really friendly.
Yeah. Can you compare people from Norway and people from Serbia?
Well, first of all, the Nordic countries, they're very busy all the time.
Yeah.
It's very dark in the wintertime. So in the summertime, it's 24 hours daylight. You play all summer. Then you're mostly in the house or in the apartments all winter.
Can you tell me something more about people from this area? Can you describe them in few words about girls, boys, nightlife?
Well, yeah, there is some good nightlife. I don't think I was prepared for that. I've been out later than I wanted to on a few occasions, but it's a great place. We have a lot of fun here. The nightlife. You guys know how to enjoy yourself. That's from rakia to late nights to it's been good. So, but no, the people, like I said, the people for me have really, they make the difference wherever you go. So to come and have as many people offer to help with navigating the city or finding things, or from little things to and when you go to a new place, oftentimes that's the hardest adjustment is you can get different things in a grocery store than you can get here. You can small things like contact solution. For my eyes, I wouldn't have gone to a pharmacy back home. I would have gone to a regular grocery store. So people have been very helpful to help us find the day-to-day things that we need, and like I said, getting around and how things work. So
I said it in my opening sentence. Very kind, accommodating, and hospitable.
Did you try maybe any Serbian drinks, something
Oh my
national?
God! Last night,
Yeah?
I went to a dinner party. Had some warm raki.
Rakia.
Raki. Ooh, that's jet fuel. That stuff.
So that's not for sport people, but
It was nice though. I must admit, it was very nice.
it was very nice.
Yeah.
Will you bring something to Norway?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah? Some of rakia, something
I'll
like
buy
that.
some at the airport when I leave.
Plasma cookies.
Really?
I'm gonna bring back a recipe for sarma because that is some good stuff. Although, there's one of the coach's moms makes sarma for us, and unfortunately I can't bring that with me. But
You like sarma?
oh, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
You
Plasma cake, he says over there. Yeah, absolutely.
What makes you happy here? Now you're here in Novi Sad. How long you gonna stay here? What's your plan?
my plan is to the hockey season will end at the end of the month, but I plan on staying at least another month, and then hopefully longer. We've had some discussions about continuing my stay here and staying maybe another season or even longer, depending on how things go. So it's I really enjoyed it, and like I said, the city's been fantastic, and it's been a great experience in my life. So it's fun to be here. So I would love to stick around longer if we can make that work.
Can you tell me something about your plans, and will you have a chance to see you here again in Serbia?
We hope to come back. Yeah, we hope to get a relationship between the Serbian ice hockey and our club, so that we can have exchanges where we can help them come to us, and we will come here to promote hockey.
Cool.
That's the bottom line of this whole trip, is to promote friendship. I think that's the old word.
How your life would look like in next 5 years? Are you gonna come back here again? Are you gonna?
It's a tough question. I'm working on trying to purchase a motorcycle as we speak, so that I can ride around Europe for this summer.
Cool.
I'm excited. So that's probably the next step, and then we'll see. It'd be great to be able to be back here next year. I can't imagine not coming back to Novi Sad at some point.
I hope so. I definitely will be coming back here at some point, for sure. If not next fall.
You will find a reason for coming here to play hockey and to have a good time with your
Of course,
friends.
I'm so glad I came, and it's a very underrated part of the world that I'm happy that I came to, and I've built so many relationships here and discovered places that I'm going to love forever, and that I will definitely be back to see.